But yeah, for Florida Rocker, I have Florida 3-2 over Rocker. I think the AR duo of Skies and Awakening is too much. I don't think accuracy it can keep on par with them. Honestly, I see for Rocker, I think it really relies on Standy and Priesta to really go off to stay in this series. I can see Rocker really taking them to S&D, Florida. I think Florida has the respawn prowess, and I think if it does go to Game 5, I honestly can see Florida winning 3-1 though, and Rocker just stealing a search. But if it does go to Game 5, I don't know. I trust my boys in Florida here to close it out. Havoc, he brought in some S&D mind he's known for, and yeah, I can see them winning that out.
Yeah, interesting fact I found out about him during the game last week. They Havoc, he plays a lot of 1v1s.
Oh, for sure.
That's a lot of fucking patience because I've tried doing that. And I can't do that 1v1
I
bullshit.
I used to like watch a lot of his streams in IW, especially. His community is all known as like the Greasy Gang, I guess. But yeah, he used to play a lot of Search, man. 1v1s, everything, like, and he's good at that stuff. So I think he can bring a lot to Florida's S&D game. I'm hoping that that's what's happened. He's contributed alongside their coach and, put that part of the game together because Florida can hang around in respawns, I think, especially with that AR duo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think 3-2 win over Minnesota could be 3-1.
We'll see on Saturday. Moving on to round 4, still on Saturday here. I have the LA Thieves beating Dallas 3-2. This is, well, when I made this up in my bracket, a game I'm really looking forward to. The reason why I gave Thieves a lot of wins last home series was because I thought after I found out the story that Hugh has been dropped by Dallas and their parent company, I found out that he was on their team he's been with them for what, 7 years?
I don't even know
Like,
that, to be honest.
like Oh, okay. So this is news too. He's been with the parent company of Dallas Empire for about 5, 7 years. So
Sheesh.
he's known them. He's grown with them. He's been there for a couple years of this young man's life, and to get
Yeah.
dropped the way he did, and they're not even doing that bad. Dallas is still a top 3 team. They're not even doing that bad.
I don't know. I don't think Dallas is that well up there anymore. I think I placed them down into a tier 2 if I had to divide the CDL to 3 tiers here.
Well, I think they're just choppy in their roster right now with Fellow. But
Yeah.
anyway, what I was saying, I hope Hugh comes out huge on this game with the biggest fuck you attitude that you can find. And I have just a prediction, just he's gonna fucking go ballistic. That's my opinion. I got LA Thieves beating Dallas 3-2. He's not the captain of Thieves, but I believe he's gonna act like it during that game,
Yeah.
pulling everyone together. Kenny, Quavo. Sorry, what was the last guy's name?
For who?
LA Thieves. It's Kenny, Hook, Venom,
And Draza.
Draza. I kept thinking
Yeah.
of Draza, but I thought he was still in Challenger. Sorry, my bad. Draza. I think
Hmm.
he's gonna like act as their captain that day, pull them together, and just want to fucking beat Dallas with all his heart. Cause I'd feel a way too after being with a company for 7 years, given almost like he's younger than I am. That's almost your
Yeah,
whole
for
young
sure.
adult life, and to get dropped in the fashion that he did, I'd have a little skirmish with them as
Oh,
well.
yeah, absolutely. Like
And
I
maybe
don't
some of
have.
that heat continues into the rest of the Thieves, their players. So I just have them
Oh
beating
yeah,
Dallas 3-2, definitely.
yeah. I know I don't have this in my bracket, that particular matchup, but I sure as hell hope that it happens because Thieves versus Dallas would be an amazing matchup. I don't know if you know this, but like Clayster tweeted out, like this was before the transition from Modern Warfare or during the transition from Modern Warfare to Cold War when they switched from 5v5 to 4v4.
Right.
They had to let one of their players go, right? And in the end, it ultimately was Clayster. But I know apparently, according to Clay, he like volunteered to give up his spot on the roster and let them keep Clay.
Did
He was willing to
he?
make he was willing to make the transition to Valorant, which is another esports game.
Right.
And at the time, Clay was like, you know what? No, let's you stay here. And then Clay was willing to just take one for the team, so to say. And then,
Wow.
after Hughes like willing sacrifice, getting kicked off this team, and it wasn't like he was moved to a sub role and they were gonna like, hey, we'll try it with Fellow. If it doesn't work, we're gonna bring Hugh back in. No, they
Right.
literally like cut ties with him. That
R-
was just
Right.
it was
He's
crazy.
no longer on contract with them. Nothing.
Yeah, like they got rid of him right away. I don't understand that. That's crazy. Like I know he wants to compete, so maybe they did well by him to allow him to compete.
Yeah.
But in my eyes, it's like they didn't even consider bringing him back into the roster. So, and Hugh is like, a future of a brand, in my opinion. Like, this is a huge guy to let go.
He is. Definitely for
But
sure. I know Nate Shot was super hyped to pick him up.
yeah, and I can see them trying to keep him for a long time to come.
Oh, for sure. Any team. I remember Hex was saying that even he had to towards his own players for like a very brief moment. Every I guess you could say owner or coach or whoever makes these decisions on these teams would have to sit back and think, like what if, like the possibility of bringing him in, like every team would have done it because he's such
Yeah,
a superstar for the short time that he's been playing.
yeah, for sure.
Like
I
crazy.
would on, yeah, I would say Thieves can build their brand around Kenny and Hugh. Honestly, given that they continue to perform well, I think if they need to do roster changes, you can let Draza or Venom go. But right now, let's just say Thieves is looking good. You don't need any roster changes right now. You see how this roster does, right?
Yeah, we'll see how they play out in this major.
Yeah. So for my bracket, I actually have Optic here, right?
Right.
So I still believe Optic is going to continue to, you know, outplay and show up on this major, and I have them 3-2, which is kind of insane given how well these have been performing lately. I only have them winning one series in this major, but I think Optic is going to show up. That's all I have.
Right on. Moving on to the next round, I have a for round 4. This is the wait, am I on the right round? Yeah, I am. Sorry, I got all
Yeah.
my rounds confuzzled here. For the last round 4, I have Atlanta and Minnesota. The more and more I look at the numbers I have here, the more I want to drop it officially. I have Atlanta beating Minnesota 3-2, although I do think it'll be an easy 3-0 or at least a 3-1 for Atlanta. And I just
Jeez, you
have
had
Minnesota there because I have them beating Florida, but I know you have
yeah,
Florida going further.
yeah, yeah. I think your bracket there 3-2 going map 5 against FaZe here. I think that's a little bit crazy.
Oh
so
yeah.
it's unfortunate you can't change it, but
Well, I've
or wait,
realized
can
I have no 3-0s here.
yeah,
I don't
I'm
have
sure
I
there's
don't
gonna
have
be at
any
least a
sweeps. I'm too generous to these fucking teams.
But yeah, I think whether it be FaZe or Toronto here, because that game 5 could go any way if that series plays out the way we expect it to.
Yeah, if we lose to phase round 2 and we go down there, it'll be us and Florida or Rocker.
Yeah, and I think that regardless of who it is, FaZe or Toronto down here for this series, Atlanta 3-2 over New York. I think it's going to be as similar to the very first time they met up in stage 3. The only difference now is that Atlanta's going to edge out in the end. I trust Atlanta more on search than New York, and I think New York can hang in there on the respawns, maybe steal control here, and maybe even the hard point. Oh, like at least one of the hard points, but I think FaZe closes it out.
I give this team so much fucking love now, bro, and watch them not even make it past round 2. Fuck.
I mean, hey, they're
I'm gonna be like
talented.
chalk it. I got no clue who to pick anymore.
The addition of Hydra to New York really gave a lot of slaying power on their respawn modes. So they can definitely hang in with the best. Absolutely. I just know Clayster didn't perform very well in their most previous series, and their
No.
search is still something of a toss up in the air to me. So I think Atlanta is the better rep team. They have They've been sticking together all through Cold War, and I think they're just gonna run through it like it's their everyday job, which it is. And then I see the 3-2.
Yeah, I can see it going either way as well. Either beating in New York 3-2 as well. Yeah, either
But
way, I think it'll be a very tight game. I thought
yeah,
you had New York winning as well, but I just checked. Yeah, you were. I was wrong.
yep.
Right on.
And then major final. Here it goes, baby.
Let's go, and I know we got this
Toronto.
fucking run right. I got Toronto beating NYSL 5-4. Again, I may be giving too much love to NYSL throughout this entire bracket, but I believe, like, honestly, I haven't picked them to honestly win a game in almost the whole, like, stage 3. I haven't picked them to win a game in my pick'ems. So
You're hoping you're
and
hoping that
they've
they
been
pay out.
proving me wrong, like, in every single fucking game that they played. So I've been giving them a lot of love this bracket. I don't think they'll get the 4 games if what I say comes out to be true and Toronto does end up playing NYSL in the final. But I have
Yeah.
it 5-4 just to play it safe in case we slip on a few maps. And I know you
Yep.
have a rematch from the second major.
Yeah, absolutely. So Toronto versus FaZe, and I have Toronto winning 5-3. I think that's the exact same map count.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I think Toronto is just something else right now. I think they're the team that's supposed to be regarded as number one. I know some people on the CDL cast, mainly Study, still thinks FaZe is the team to beat at this major, but I think he's wrong. I think Toronto's the one that everyone has their eyes on. Like they went 15-1 throughout their stage, only dropping one map.
All right.
That's crazy. Granted, I think that most of the teams in their group are tier 2 or lower. I think if they was in Group B, Toronto may have had a bit more of a tougher time. Certainly, they would still go through. So I'm a bit worried about their practice reps on official matches, but I still think that they have what it takes. So I'm sticking with them all the way through, running it back to back, until I'm proven otherwise. I'm on the Toronto train for winning it out.
Man, what would it be like if we took out FaZe in the round 2 and they went down to the fucking losers bracket? We would be the talk of the town. To knock FaZe down in the losers?
Yeah. Let me also say though, let's say FaZe knocks Toronto down. I think Toronto makes the whole losers bracket run.
Oh fuck yeah,
He's,
because even looking at the picks that we both have here,
yeah.
even if like I have Florida losing here, like you have Florida winning, we could easily beat them in losers bracket if that's what it comes down to.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Easy.
Because yeah, if they go to losers, yeah, it's Florida, Minnesota, and then basically it's going to be Optic or LA Thieves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they can win in those matchups. Sure, it'll be close matches, highly contested, respawn game modes and whatnot. But Toronto has a very nice system together. It's not like one person always goes off. I think they're a well balanced team.
No, that's one thing I do like about him. It's the whole team goes off. It's not one guy.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that if Toronto gets knocked down to losers, I think they come right back to the major finals. I think they can win it. The system is different now. You don't have to win two best of, I think it's fives, right? It's just one best of 9. So
Yeah.
they, yeah, they make it there. I can see them winning it.
Right on,
But
man.
yeah, I think this was a bit longer than we thought, didn't
No, it was fun though. I enjoyed doing this, bringing somebody else on, have a mini conversation.
we? Yeah.
Should do this again for the fourth major.
Oh yeah.
Well, fuck, I'd like to go there, but have you
Yeah.
seen the? I guess maybe just clip it off at the end here. Have you seen the new trailer on YouTube for the Overactive Media gaming studio that they just put in Toronto?
I didn't see the trailer, but I did see the announcement, so I knew it was something that was happening.
It's
But I
just
didn't
like a
watch it.
camera walkthrough of the
Okay.
place.
Toronto's overactive media, and Toronto's just making big moves. They're investing, into their team and CDL,
Oh fuck yeah! And that
all that
new
stuff.
esports multimedia stadium we're getting.
Yeah, I
Thing
love to
looks like
see
a
it.
fucking UFO.
Absolutely. Good things to see.
But yeah, I'm super
If we can just
hyped.
get past this this freaking pandemic lockdown and shit.
Oh fuck yeah, man! It's hard up here where we are, And then down in Dallas, it's like take your fucking mask off and go wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just got vaxxed today, so one step closer to going back to land. When that shit opens up, I hope to be in line on day one.
Yep.
Drink some fucking Red Bull.
I went to the Ultra. What was it?
The opener?
Yeah, I went to their opener.
Oh, that's hype, man. You saw Nav and shit?
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw them. Like,
that's hype.
I didn't actually. Yeah.
I didn't go. I had to fucking work that night, but I do remember. I remember thinking like, who's Toronto Ultra? Because I wasn't super aware of them bringing teams like that in yet.
I see. Yeah.
So all I saw was the Nav promotion for Toronto Ultra. I was like, "Fuck, I want to go see Nav." I was so
Yeah.
I was so hyped for that to see
Yeah.
the brown boy, but they I had to work that night.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But
Right on. Do you have anything else you want to say? Tail end add on for this video at the end here.
um, not really. I think just tune in this major. I think we may see some more upsets. So I think it's gonna be a good one. We got new rosters in. We got Sheen with LAG, Decimate with Seattle. You got Paris with Temp, Florida. Like there's
Cheen's
tons of
been playing
rosters.
nice. I've been looking at
Oh,
Cheen.
oh yeah. I hope he doesn't get dropped. I think he's if anything, he's one of the more steady players on LAG.
Do you remember?
I think LAG. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, do you remember what Blake said last night, yo? About like, he's like flip side, who makes the run or something. What was it?
Uh,
Did he
I don't
say
know.
Paris one or Surge one? He brought up a fucking scenario that I thought was really interesting, and I
I don't
totally
think I've
forget
ever
what
seen
it
that.
was.
Oh, LAG beats Optic in 5. That was his take. LAG beats Optic in 5.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nah, there's no way, dude.
What if though,
Nope.
man? That would put everything on its fucking head.
I mean, I would give it a 2% chance.
Yeah,
But
even if they did win, they wouldn't. I feel like that would be such a waste of a game to go to for LAG to go to round three and just get slapped by whoever else makes it there.
yeah, that's true. I think if LAG beats Optic, I think they're gonna have Optic's gonna be like down bad. Like they're gonna have to they're gonna completely rethink their roster and everything.
Yeah, they may need to take somebody out because that's gonna be. I think
Yeah.
that would be a total complete shocker.
Which sucks because as a person myself being following the COD community for so long, I think Optic has a really good roster.
Oh yeah,
Not just like talent wise and performing, but I mean personality wise. Like those 4 guys,
like they all click with each other.
exactly, like they're on Hex's podcast or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You see them like they're good inside and outside the game. So
But
I hope that's the 4-man team that sticks together for a longer time.
I've had a weird thought and why they might be like not playing as like to their top 100% competitiveness that we've seen them in the past, and that Optic Gaming is also a brand, right? Like it's not just a CDL team.
Yeah,
They produce a lot of content on YouTube, and a lot of their shit is, well, what I said is surrounded by content. There's been times where I've thought to myself, like, if you weren't so preoccupied with like Minecraft streams and like certain like
yeah,
team challenges, like like water balloon type shit, like content videos that people enjoy and watch.
yeah.
I feel like they do too much of that sometimes over at the Optic camp. I don't know about you, but I do watch a bit of Hex, and
No, you're probably right. Like,
I feel like they just get way more into the content side of gaming and Call of Duty and their organization than running
yeah,
scrims or practicing or
yeah.
you know what I
Like,
mean?
yeah, I guess at the end of the day, they have to figure out, am I here to be a Call of Duty pro player or am I here to be a content creator, right?
Exactly.
And
And you
if they're
and you can be both, but it's very hard to manage both and try to be at the top competitive level that they want to be at.
That's true, especially like now, if they given their recent performances, they may need to reevaluate that. Like I haven't been watching much of the Optic content, so I don't know if that maybe they stopped doing as much than they used to recently. I'm not sure about that. I'm hoping that they did and they start focusing on their game more. But yeah, it's definitely a good take on it. That could possibly be
Because I know other
the pro.
teams do as well. They have their houses and their YouTube channels, but
Yeah,
they're not as, I feel like, driven towards it as Hex was.
yeah,
Because he's
yeah.
got.
So yeah, be good to watch.
Thanks, yo. This was Mr. J. Thanks for coming on, bro. This was super fun to do. We
Yeah,
should do
my
it again
pleasure.
for the
Anytime.
Major 4. Maybe bring
Yeah,
more
let's do
people
it.
on.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. It might be much longer than whatever this video is, but
I'm totally fine with that. I'm gonna have to go through and edit this, but whatever. I'll have fun doing it.
yeah, sounds good, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, this was mine and Mr. J's third major discussion here. Make sure to link your YouTube accounts also to your Activision accounts. So over the weekend on Sunday, you can get free rewards from Call of Duty. I believe there's 3 calling cards and a special emblem you can get after connecting your YouTube account with your Activision account. So don't forget. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please like and subscribe. It means everything to me. And I will catch you guys on the next video very soon. Peace out, guys.